My first guest, the most talked about person in entertainment. Last night she won 3 Grammys and performed her #1 single, Born This Way. Let's take a look at her Grammy performance. Take a look.
My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars.
Please welcome Lady Gaga. Thanks for bringing these.
It's Valentine's Day.
Oh, M&M. Oh, I love M&M's in it. Oh, cool. I love M&M.
It's Valentine's Day, so I brought you a Grammys.
Oh, I love
for
M&M.
that. I put M&Ms in them.
You knew those are my... You know those are my favorite candy.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, everyone. You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And thank you. You know, you're the only person in show business that puts so much effort. This is just a talk show. It's not a big, we're not at Staples Center or something, and yet you have a wonderful outfit. You put so much time and effort in it. I think that's what makes it great.
It's just a talk show.
No, you know what I mean.
I'm just a Italian girl from New York. This is the big time for me.
Well, that's right. Well, we appreciate you being here.
I feel so honored to be here.
Well, we're honored to have you.
Hi, everyone in the band. I feel you over there. I used to be over there, so I feel you.
Now, tell me, the 3 Grammys, how did you celebrate last night? What did you do afterwards? Did you do anything?
I don't remember very much. I know it was fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I know it was fun. I do remember being called Drunky Gaga at some point.
Drunky Gaga.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how long? Now, it's not an egg, is it? It's a vessel. Is that what you call it?
Well, Hussein Chalayan, who designed it, he called it. He said, "Make sure you tell everyone it's a vessel." And I said, "Okay."
Okay, it's a vessel. Yes. Okay, it's a vessel. And you were in there for like a couple of hours.
I was in it for 3 days.
For 3 days. Wow. And was it cold in the egg or the vessel?
It was temperature controlled.
Temperature controlled. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now, last night I think I counted 3 wardrobe changes. Something like that.
I think so.
Okay.
I changed so damn
Now this
much,
one
I
here,
don't know.
this was the first one. This might have been my favorite.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a good.
I designed all the clothes for myself and the dancers.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, and it was 2 days before the performance. I changed everything because I didn't like the clothing. And I felt so bad because the House of Gaga was like red-eyed and up all night. And I would be like, I hate it, we have to change everything. And they're like, okay.
Now, what didn't you like about it? What did you...
You know, because they looked like dancers in the outfits that we had. And I'm so close with all of them.
Yeah.
And Lorianne Gibson, my choreographer, and, everyone that's in the House of Gaga, all of the creatives, we're just so close. So sometimes, I don't want the band and the dancers to feel like band and dancers behind me because it's really, the performance of Born This Way is nothing without all of them. It's about togetherness. So.
Oh, I got you. That makes sense. Now, this one here. Now, remember, a while ago, you wore the outside of the cow, the inside of the cow. Now, this would be the outside of the cow. This is leather here.
I'm ignoring you.
Oh, all right. Well, tell me about this one. Tell me about this one.
This is also Terry Mugler.
Okay.
Actually, it was inspired by humanoids, alien, sex humanoid hybrid woman.
My favorite. Now you do something that women don't do anymore. I think is great. See, I love the hats. The hat is fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I love the hat. That's my favorite thing.
Thank you. It's a church hat.
Now behind you, Behind you is Will Smith. Could he see anything? I was just wondering. Can you see him?
Yes. Oh, yes, of course he could. I actually am, I know Will, and I love Willow. I told her that she inspired me to whip my hair back and forth on stage.
Now, do you ever have a sort of a wardrobe malfunction when you have this, when it's this intricate?
Quite frequently.
Quite frequently.
Yes. The worst was at Heathrow Airport, I think. I was so excited. I had these new shoes had arrived, and they were, you know, like 12 inches. I mean, really massive heels. And I was so excited to show them off. They're by this designer, Noritake, from Japan. I couldn't wait, and I took literally it was like the second the cameras got to me, I was like, bam!
Wow.
Right on the floor. Right on, and I was just went down, and I went, oh God. And I said, they're gonna think I was a drunk girl off the plane.
Yeah.
Too much Valium and champagne. The Judy Garland cocktail.
Yeah, I got it. Now, no one has seen this yet. I guess it's not out yet.
Don't give me that finger from over there. I saw the gay finger go.
The Vogue cover. This is a totally new look, isn't it?
Gosh, I haven't even seen it
You haven't
in
seen
real
this
life.
yet? See, that's, there you go. Very cool. Look at that. Is that kind of like a porcelain doll kind of look? That's
Oh,
kind
thank you.
Yeah,
It's a Hader Ackerman. He's a really amazing young designer. And
Yeah?
I was so excited. Vogue. It's like, yeah, it's a girl's dream to be on the cover of
Sure,
Vogue.
sure. Well, it's a guy dream, too. You look pretty good now. Look, we'll take a
What
break.
kind of
More Lady
dream?
Gaga when we come back. Right after. Welcome back. Started with Lady Gaga. Born This Way is the new single. Tell us about the album.
Oh, I love the album so much, and I hope all of the monsters do too.
Yeah.
I've been working on it for over a year and a half, and I wrote Born This Way, the lyrics and the melodies very quickly, but then I took a whole year to produce it, just to get it really perfect and thick, and the bass line kept changing and all the instruments, and eventually it just really was perfect. And the record is kind of eclectic in a way. The rest of the songs on the album are quite different from Born This Way, and it just sort of grows and changes, and the amazing themes, and I had so much fun writing it.
And tell us what Born This Way is about.
Well, essentially, with the visuals and the music and all of the lyrics, it's about being able to know that when you were born, you weren't just born in that moment. You have your entire life to realize the person that you're potentially going to become, and whoever you choose to be was part of your destiny.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraging people to know that if in this moment you don't feel entirely happy or secure in who you are, or you feel bullied or disenfranchised, it's never too late to harness your confidence and your inner superstar and say, I was born this way.
No, that's great.
I'm gonna
That's
get
really good. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, let me ask you about this controversy. We can have mine if you like. This one for you.
What's in there?
That's just water.
Oh.
Yeah. This whole thing with Madonna and Express Yourself, what are your thoughts on this? Because people love to come up with
Comparisons.
Yeah.
You know, there is really no one that is a more adoring and loving Madonna fan than me. I am the hugest fan, personally and professionally. And, well, the good news is that I got an email from her people and her sending me their love and complete support on behalf of the single. And if the Queen says it shall be, then it shall be.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful.
And I think it's so important as well. I think today in music, there's the freedom in this song, the sort of R&B, early 90s vibe that it has. it's so full of love and spirit, and I think that it's the spirit that people are reacting to the most. I just want everyone to rejoice and celebrate and be unafraid to be happy with music. It doesn't always have to be so dark, doesn't always have to be so sexy. Sometimes it's wonderful just to celebrate life and kind of go to church with it, you know?
Yeah, no, I got you. That's great. That's great, because I know you gave some political speeches this summer. I remember in Maine you gave one, and I liked your look with the glasses and the whole deal.
Thank you.
Well, here's a little snippet. There's a picture. There you are. Is this something you're going to do more of, get involved with political causes and things?
Well, as a gay rights activist, yes, I'm always going to be fighting for equality with all of my friends and with my fans.
Have you ever met anybody in your age group that is against gay rights? I mean, it seems like something that's going to happen in real
I have.
Do you meet young people?
Yes, of course I have. Well, not my fans, but
right, yeah.
But there's all sorts of people all over the world with so many different views. But most importantly, I think it's about bringing people together, and the performance we did last night at the Grammys was and what we've been doing with the egg and the rebirth. It's meant to signify an artistic statement of birthing a new race, and it's a race with no prejudice, a race within the race of humanity that bears no prejudice against anyone. So that's really the statement in itself.
Well, that's great. That's really good. That's really good. Now, you are, I think, the biggest number of followers on Twitter than anybody. Something like 8 million. What was the last thing that you tweeted?
I will be on the Leno.
Oh, that's very good. Oh, that's very good. Okay, very good, very good. And you're going to be taping an HBO special?
Yes. Oh, this is a very exciting new announcement.
Yeah.
I'm going to be taping a special for HBO of the Monster Ball. So for those of you who didn't get that. And the other exciting new news I can share with you is that the video for Born This Way will be out very soon, and it was shot in collaboration with myself, the House of Gaga, with Nick Knight, the fashion photographer, and Lorianne Gibson, my choreographer.
Now, today is Valentine's Day. Worst date ever?
Oh. Well, I don't like it when you're on a date and someone says, "Are you having fun? Is this fun?
Yeah, that's
do you like me?
Yeah.
Do you think this is going to work?" I'm just like, I don't know. I just ordered some chicken. We had a conversation.
Well, very good.
So awkward.
Well,
Are you having fun?
I am having fun. I am having fun. You know, and I think you're really great. And like I said, I do appreciate all the effort, and your people get here early, and you look great, and people can't wait to see you, and you have wonderful taste and everything. I thought you were just fantastic. Thank you so much.
This is what I do.
This is what you do, man. Do it better than anybody. Lady Gaga, I'll be right back with Sofia Vergara right after this. Yes, an Emmy and Golden Globe nominated actress, one of the most beautiful women on TV. You see her Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock on the award-winning hit show Modern Families. Please welcome Sofia Vergara. This really is Valentine's Day for me.
So nice to meet you.
Both of you guys. Now, do you know Lady Gaga? Have you met?
I know who she is. Who doesn't know who Lady Gaga is? She's so good. I tried to step it up a notch today because I knew she was coming. Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah. I think she stepped it up 2 notches.
That's the kind of competition we like here on the show. Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Did they, is Valentine's Day big in Colombia? Is that a big deal?
Well, yes, it's a big holiday, but it's not in February. It's in September. I don't know why.
Oh, it's September.
Yeah,
So it's
but
not
we do the same thing. We wear, you know, the dirty underwear.
Wait, hang on. Wait, you wear dirty
No,
underwear?
the sexy underwear.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sexy underwear. Okay. Yeah. There's not. There's. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not really much of a celebration,
no,
really.
The sexy underwear. Oh my God.
Some people like that.
Okay.
No, sexy is cute, you
Sexy
know.
cute.
Or
Like
dirty. Some people.
Yes. Oh, but okay, yeah, you're right. We do gifts. We give flowers, roses,
Yeah.
and it's just pretty much the same. Colombia is very Americanized in the. We celebrate Halloween.
Halloween,
Yeah,
okay.
we celebrate many of the holidays that you guys.
Okay. Now, do you cook a romantic dinner for your boyfriend? Is that big?
No, I don't cook at all.
You don't cook at all.
I don't think she needs to cook.
Yeah.
I always say that. Men never want me in the kitchen.
That's because they want you in there.
That's why you understand. I never learned to cook. I was, you know,
Yeah.
never.
No, I understand. Sure.
I know.
Now, I mean, you always look so glamorous on the TV show. And the paparazzi, do they follow you incessantly? Is it drive you crazy?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think once you become, you know, a celebrity, the paparazzis,
Yeah.
they're always after you. But you know, sometimes they can be mean. Sometimes it's nice.
Yeah.
And
You know what you need? An AK-47.
Wow. Yeah.
It takes care of the problem.
Yeah. That'll work. I mean, do you feel?
I think that's what I mean.
I mean, do you feel pressure, like, just to go out to the store to grab something? You have to get made up and do the whole deal?
No, I don't care. But listen, last week they put a picture of me with no makeup, supposedly with no makeup, on a set. You don't have the picture?
We have that picture. That's there they
Oh,
are.
look at that.
Right. You look fine.
Well, I thought I looked great. I mean, if they see me hungover, I mean, they'll die.
Right. Oh, really?
It's like, I mean, that was, you know, I was
They
jet lagged.
won't die. I've done it. They don't die.
I was
They don't
jet
die.
lagged, but they said like it was a big deal. Like, oh my God, no makeup. I don't know. It's weird that the skin looks like the same color of the background. Put the picture again.
Yeah. Okay.
How did they do that?
Wow. Yeah, I guess.
How did I do that? How did I match the background? That's amazing. No, Lady Gaga,
Yeah.
I can teach you some makeup tricks.
Thank
you.
you.
See?
Well,
Well, here's you and your son. There you go.
Yeah, Manolo.
Manolo. That looks like some cougar thing. Do people believe he's your son?
Yeah, I mean, I try.
Jay.
I know.
I know, but I mean, when you see them together, it's hard to believe that he's your
It's
son.
not hard to believe.
I know. It's like, I love when people confuse me that they think he's my boyfriend.
Lord.
He hates it. He's like, no,
Well, yeah,
Mom.
I
exactly.
would imagine.
Yeah.
I tell him, it's like, he sees like Manolo. It's like Aston Kutcher and Demi Moore.
Yeah.
They think we look like that, and he doesn't like it.
No, no. No, this is wow.
But today, he usually doesn't care what I do on TV or whatever.
Yeah.
And today, he's like, oh, so today is your day, Leno, with Lady Gaga, because he's a fan of Lady Gaga.
I love the accent when you say it.
Tell him hello, Manolo. Lady Gaga, say hello to Manolo.
Hi, Manolo.
Okay, good.
It's like
Now-
the shoes.
He is
Did you
cute.
name him after the
No,
shoes?
I was in Colombia at that time. I named him after Scarface. You saw Scarface? Okay.
Hang on. You named him after Scarface.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember
Well,
the
that-
best friend of Tony Montana?
Yes, we know.
Was Manolo. And Manolo, shoot that piece of...
He had an AK-47 too.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's
So Steven Bauer was so handsome. So
Yeah.
when I had my son, I said, I'm going to name him
named
Manolo.
after him.
Yeah.
The killer in the movie.
Well,
okay,
no, you
good.
know what? My son told me one time in an interview, we were being interviewed as, you know, mother and son. And he's like, oh, yeah, my mother, she thinks it's funny that she named me after a drug dealer junkie. It's like, yeah, but he was very handsome.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Now, he lives on the East Coast now, right?
He's in Connecticut in boarding school at the Gunnery, yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. Now, do you Skype? Do you do that thing and talk?
No, listen, I BBM him and everybody answers me immediately. Him, it's like 6 hours go by and nothing. I'm like, okay, Manolo, what's going on? He's like, I'm in class, or I don't get signal. There's always an excuse. I mean, how long does it take to say yes, nothing in the BBM?
Yeah,
Call
your mother. Exactly.
Not where he is.
I'll tell you what, I'll call your mother. How's that? Yeah. Forget it. I'll call your mother. Now, you and he went to the Super Bowl, right?
We went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was working, but we had a great time. You know, he had some days off, so I wanted to spend time with him.
Okay. Did you watch the game? Do you know who's playing?
No, I didn't know who was playing, and I didn't really care. But, you know, it's like I love the energy of going to a game.
Yeah.
It's like I'm Latin American, and we love to go to soccer games,
Right,
you know,
okay, same
the
thing.
real football.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
so I love just going to the stadium and eating, you know, the hot dogs and the beer and a lot of guys. So the whole energy is great.
I like that guys was next to hot dog and beer.
Yeah.
But what does a girl need?
Good priority.
Yeah. Well, you're the new face of Pepsi, right? Because you did a Pepsi commercial, I think, when you were, what, 17?
I was 17 years old,
Right,
and now
okay.
again I'm gonna, you know, be the spokesperson for Pepsi. But of course, that was 20 years ago. I was doing the commercial for regular Pepsi. Now I'm doing Diet Pepsi.
Now you do the Diet Pepsi, yeah. Well, where's that photo? Let's take a look. Let's see. Look at. Oh, look, you look great. Look
Gorgeous.
At that.
Yeah,
Look at
the
that.
can is
Wow.
very special. It's called the new skinny can.
Skinny can.
And I love that they hired me to represent the skinny can.
Your arm is about the same size as the can.
I know, I'm sure it's
Good.
Photoshop.
Unfortunately, most people who drink that will not have a skinny can. That's the only trouble.
Oh, it's Diet Pepsi.
No.
It's diet,
It's
no
diet.
zero
It's diet.
calories.
A diet. Well, congratulations on Modern Family. You won the SAG Award, Best Ensemble. Very good. Very good. Good to you. Now, I know on the show you play Ed O'Neill's wife.
Yes.
Did you know him from Married with Children? Did you get that show in?
Yes, of course. In Colombia, we had Married with Children, and I always bother him. I always tell the story that in Colombia they do the how do you say the
Dubbing?
The dubbing, or they translate it into Spanish. So I always thought he had this voice like Antonio Banderas. So when I met him, I was really disappointed. I'm like, I know you speak Spanish. I've heard you.
Wow. Oh, very good.
But no, he doesn't know one word in Spanish.
I understand. Well, Sophia, congratulations on the show. It's Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. Sophia Vergara. Be right back with the legendary John Legend right after this.